Hi guys, and how are you doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. You've been asking me a lot of questions, and the ones that I was not able to respond, I decided to bring in a professional.
I'm Jerry Jesse, nutritionist, aka or dietitian for those who know what we do. Based in Empish Hospital. I do freelance from time to time.
Thank you so much, Jerry, for making time. I know you have a very busy schedule. Jerry, as has said, he's a nutritionist. He also does freelancing, and he's also a seasoned chef. Today I want us to discuss how to naturally increase your appetite. Guys, I came to him and he has a lot of ideas, a lot of knowledge, because I remember I did a video on using appetite syrup, and we all know some of these medications have side effects. Also, you're not supposed to get used to a lot of these medication because your body is supposed to produce or rather feel hungry on its own, right?
It should. Of course, there are those cases where you feel like today I just don't have time for eating. In a day, that's fine. 2 days, okay. But 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, that's not normal.
That's not normal.
It's not. So people will come to the hospital, either they see a physician or ask the nutrition or somebody from the nutrition department. And you find us saying, we'll get your story, we'll get your background, we'll see, okay, this has been going on for quite a while. So let's do something like to boost your appetite. The first thing you'd hear, like a cocktail of multivitamins, something called maybe Tresorics, or there's one you mentioned?
It's called Appetite Forte. It's an appetite syrup.
Then there's another one, I'm forgetting the name. But there are plenty. They come in syrup form, capsule tablets or capsules. But then these are short-term, for short-term use. These multivitamins are not supposed to be long-term. So the most natural way for improving your appetite, you'd find we are taking multivitamins. What is the best source for these multivitamins? Or these vitamins? Fruits. What I normally suggest is don't do a very ripe sweet fruit before your meals. Do something sweet yet sour, that has a sour kick to it. Something like a green apple. You do a green apple and maybe a green apple or a cup of mallow with no sugar.
Interesting.
What that does is it cleans your palate. You find that after 30 minutes to an hour after eating this apple, this green apple or this mallow with no sugar again, you tend to want to taste something different because you feel like your mouth is too clean. There's that sour aftertaste of the apple or of the mallow. So you want to eat something else, something with a little bit more different flavor. So that is what we recommend. Don't go now for the other sweet fruits. Do your food there. And you find that you do maybe two apples today, 2 apples tomorrow, 2 apples that day, and you find that you're spending less.
It's more nutritious.
It's more nutritious.
It doesn't have side effects.
No side effects whatsoever. Another thing is don't try and have a king's meal in one sitting or a hearty meal in one sitting. Spread your meals out. You might not have the appetite to eat all that food, but if you spread it out, do about 4, maybe 5 meals in a day. So you have your breakfast, maybe at 6 or 7, then let's make it 7:30. Then if you're going to work, you get to work, do your ABCs, 10. Have a small biting. It doesn't. Ideally, at the end of it all, at 10, 1 p.m. You find that you're spacing out your meals about 3 hours in difference. So this within these 3 hours, you find that somebody might say, "Hey man, you're eating a lot today," but you really, at the end of the day, yes, you would have eaten more than even what you would have wanted to eat in one sitting.
Yeah.
The other thing is that you don't have these episodes of I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Those you just cut that off completely. So you're snacking throughout the day.
Yeah.
But don't take light. It's okay. It's light food, yes, but don't do snacks. Do food. Example. Ideally, what we put down in our society is breakfast is tea, bread, or tea maybe leftover chapati.
Yeah. True.
Tea, mandazi. And tea has to be there, mandazi. And for those who can go to that extra mile, tea, eggs, bread, small cup of juice.
Yeah.
That for me is not. Rather to a nutritionist, that's not breakfast.
That's not breakfast.
That's a snack.
Okay.
But breakfast should. There's the saying that breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Yeah.
Breakfast has to be heavy.
Yeah.
So if you have maybe leftover dinner, you can start with that. Could be a small, even a fistful garden with your burgers there, and maybe nyama or the eggs there. Then the eggs come in that. That's breakfast.
Wow.
Then at 10,
you
can no longer do the tea.
What we
normally start with. That's what should come at 10. The tea, maybe with the mandazi,
sausage.
Maybe let's pick something up.
Yeah. Guashes actually, yeah.
We can start with that.
Yeah.
You can do that. Then at 10, then you have again lunch. Lunch could be the same thing as you had breakfast, but make your meals interesting. Switch it up.
Yeah.
Do rice and chicken, rice and beans.
Yeah.
Something simple yet
very healthy.
And feel like, okay, I've eaten now. Give yourself another 3 hours. Eat something else.
But keep changing them up. That's what you're saying.
Keep changing them up.
Yeah.
Make them interesting. The other thing is, if you feel like you're low on appetite, do a 30-45 minutes, maybe a 1 hour workout.
Okay.
Before eating. You find that your body will demand a lot of energy to compensate of what you expound, so you will tend to eat.
Eat more.
Yeah. But word of caution: don't go into that meal expecting, man, I've worked out, I want to eat.
Yeah. You will not.
Your body will say no. Then we want something small.
Yeah.
So eat what you can at that moment.
Yeah.
Then give yourself again maybe 3 hours. If this was in the evening, do at that 30 minutes, 45, 1 hour workout. Have your dinner.
Yeah.
Whatever it might be, have your dinner.
Yeah.
Then don't lie down.
Yeah.
You could sit upright. Just when you're resting, sit upright, or do maybe the dishes or something like
an activity.
House. Then immediately before you go to bed, you could incorporate something small. Maybe you can do a salad before bed. You can do a fruit before bed. You can even do now a cup of tea. That will allow you to have a cup of tea before bed, a glass of juice before bed, a fruit, anything, something very small but light. Work out, eat an hour or two, snack again, go to bed.
That's interesting, and you've raised an interesting point of workouts. And we're talking to people who are already underweight over here. You know my situation from back then.
Yes.
These are people who are struggling to gain weight, and they look at it like, how am I supposed to work out? So what exactly do you mean by working out before they begin to eat?
What I mean by working out is, I don't mean go to the gym.
Yeah.
I don't mean do something heavy. Don't go buying weights and rollers and whatnot. No, work with what you have in the house.
Yeah.
For me, that workout could be, let me take a 30 minute. When was the last time I did house cleaning? When was the last time I did this house? Let me just do a room. then I sit down and eat. Let me do even stretching is enough. Do like a 30-minute yoga, stretch out, that's enough. I will not, this is because I know, I understand, these are people we are looking to gain weight, not lose weight.
Yeah.
So something light, but yet in its own way it's still effective. The house chores will count. The walk will count. The stretching and yoga will count.
Wow.
That way you work up an appetite.
Do something to keep your body active, which will encourage you to even eat more. Because once you just eat, then sleep, you won't have that urge to eat. But if you take a walk, like he's saying, skip rope or do something, it will encourage you, make you even feel more hungry.
Your meals should not be boring. Don't make your meals boring. As boring as they sound. You could have, what's the most boring meal? Githeri.
Yeah.
Let me use Githeri as an example.
No offense to anyone who loves Githeri.
No, Githeri is good food. In fact, it's one of the healthiest foods out there.
But we had so much of Githeri in high school.
I know. But let us not let that put us off Githeri. Githeri can be so interesting.
Yeah.
Mind you, I know there's the traditional ratios that we normally have of beans and maize. Yeah. But from a nutritional perspective, we want more beans than maize. Okay. That's one. Two, for those of you who put potatoes in their githeri's.
Really?
If you put potatoes, then it beats the essence of why we're having this maize. Because maize and potatoes is more or less the same thing. Okay. Or in the same family. But you have your githeri, boiled, salted very well. There are those who love to eat things like that. Yeah. That's fine. You eat that today, tomorrow you start getting bored. Switch it up, fry. Do a little bit of frying on it. Some onions, some tomatoes, fry it up. That enhances the flavor and the taste. There are those who, after that, for a few days of that, it's starting to get boring. Let's fry it again. Let's add a little bit of more natural spices. Some dhania here, ginger, garlic in there. Make it interesting. A few days goes, it gets boring. The last method you could enhance that githeri is add a touch of butter. Butter? Yes. Butter is one of there's a debate going like this, it's a bad fat, it's a good fat. There's no problem, but it depends on how much of it you eat. Yeah. So a tablespoon of butter in your githeri makes it so nice. It changes the flavor changes drastically. So you find yourself not getting, you're having the same type of food. But it's not boring. It's not boring. You're making it interesting. Yeah. The new in thing, even before you put the butter, I should even mention avocado. How could we forget avocado? I'm shocked, so you're going to forget. Throw in an avocado. Yeah. Make it interesting. In case you're struggling, you're saying, oh, I'm having the same meal, it's just githeri. We have discussed like 7 different ways you can enjoy it, and that's only one meal. This is where your chef's side comes into play. To help with the nutrition bit of it. Absolutely. Yeah. So that's a good point. What other ways do you think you can? You can plan your meals. So as much as you're making foods interesting, plan your meals. Yeah. By planning your meals is, you sort of put a schedule for yourself. Okay. You wake up at this time and you leave the house at this time. So you plan yourself knowing that by this, let's say you wake up at 6, leave the house by 8. So you know by 6:30, 6:45, 7, I should eat. When you get to work, you have the things to do. Yeah. But by 10, it's like making your meals have a drug schedule. Yeah. So I'm supposed to take this medicine at this time, this time, this time. So you do the same for your meals. I'm supposed to take breakfast this time, lunch this time, dinner this time. Even the snacks that you have to come in between breakfast and lunch, and dinner. You make them in a strict schedule, so that even if you're not even if your body or your mood or you feel like you don't have that appetite, you know you're going to take it. So your body starts adapting to it. And your body, once your body adapts, your body feels like it's this time we need that. That's where you find everything gelling out and working out very easily. So appetite starts building up, and your body expects. Your body is like on a strict routine. It knows that at this time I'm supposed to be fed. On this day I'm supposed to get this. And
actually that works. It worked for me. My body develops that appetite because you know at this time I'm supposed to have breakfast. I don't know. It's called a reflex action or something.
It's like muscle memory.
Absolutely.
So your body knows like, oh, where's that food? And you will literally feel like your body is asking for it. Even if your mind might forget, but the rest of your body will know.
It will remember. It's time. Yeah, actually it also worked for me, guys. I've told you over and over again. I had specific times where I used to have breakfast, snacking, lunch, snacking again at 4, and then my dinner. So I can attest to that. It actually does work.
Last but not least, get plenty of rest.
Get?
Plenty of rest. Rest is important. You might do your activities during the day, but make time, maybe at night, get those, remember this 8 hours?
8 hours,
Make sure you get those 8 hours, minimum, at least even 6 hours of good rest. Even during the day, if it's your time to rest, or if it's your time to have a meal, or if it's your break time, please use it, let it be your break time. Not that it's your break time and then somebody comes piles stuff for you. Of course some are avoidable, but that rest is important.
It's important.
It makes you calm down, it makes your body, it's like a reset button for the system. So once you're calm, your body resets, it starts to organize, you start organizing, your body starts organizing itself. Like, oh, we haven't eaten, or we need this break. When we are too tired, when we have that a little bit of energy to maybe make something or maybe go get something to eat. When you're too tired, you're like, it's lunchtime, I have all these things, I'm so tired, I'm hungry. Then you find yourself saying, I'll eat at home. But I'll get something on the way. So you see, you skipped. It will like there's some meals you skipped in the between. So that doesn't help you on your journey to weight gain. So you need to get that.
It will even stress you because you are tired, you're not resting. So instead of even building you up or even gaining weight, you end up being stressed, missing meals, and ultimately even losing more weight.
Exactly.
Feel free to add more points of what worked for you. And I know like some things they're more mental. Like for example, for me, I used to think if I take porridge, it will increase my appetite.
The hypothetical uji na panua.
Tumbo, actually I used to think like if I'm struggling with appetite, it hapanua tumbo and then I'll be able to eat more. So something else I used to think is if I take water, it will wash my system and then I'll be hungry and eat more. So there's some things that are more mental for us, and I think like if you believe in something, it works. So can we include such things?
There are those that
although they're not scientifically proven.
There are those that work. The water where that would apply is early morning.
Early morning.
Where you have maybe warm water with maybe some lemon just to change. Just to change the drink. But there are those people who cannot tolerate water in the morning. You give them a glass of water in the morning, they immediately they can't.
They can't.
So the lemon just change the taste of water. What that does is it's like it brings in the same effect as eating that apple that I mentioned. Cleans your palate. It's like it's been cleaning everything, making your body ready for today's meal in the morning. So actually you could even have lemon water before, like a few minutes, like that 30 minutes before water. It will cleanse your palate and make you ready to eat. So that's the whole idea. That's the lemon actually doing the work.
Oh,
Because I believe not so many people would eat a lemon as an orange.
Yeah.
So squeeze half a lemon or a lemon in your water.
Yeah.
Drink. It dehydrates you, yes. It cleanses your palate, yes. Appetite builds up.
Absolutely. Let's not always rely on the appetite stimulant, appetite syrup, because our bodies are meant to feel hungry on their own.
Exactly.
So if we can rely on the natural methods, it's even better, guys. I've seen most of you looking for the appetite syrup I've mentioned, and immediately you stop using it, you begin losing weight. It's because you have placed so much reliance. Without this, I won't be able. For me, I stopped using that thing long time ago, and I'm not even planning to go back to it. That time I was really struggling, guys. I've showed you I was at 35, so I really needed something to motivate me. But if you have already begun seeing results, you are able to add 2 kgs, 3 kgs, you are able to add even more without the appetite syrup. So comment below on what you're using, ask any questions to Dr. Jerry, and if you have time, we would love to have you more often on this channel, just discussing nutrition, different recipes. He'll be coming up with many recipes. Follow him at Food Chef 254.